Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda. I'm an artist who enjoys experimenting with all different types of mediums, and most recently I was experimenting with graphite putty. And you saw that in my last video. That was the beginning stages of my experiments, and since then I have filled this watercolor pad with many more drawings in the similar styles. In this video we'll be flipping through the watercolor pad to show you all of the drawings that I have made, and I'm excited to share them with you, so let's get started. But first, in case you have no idea what this stuff is, it is graphite putty. It's kind of like clay, but it's very messy. But it makes beautiful marks on textured paper, like watercolor paper. And if you mix it with water, you can get beautiful dark tones. I've been playing around with it a lot. I use paintbrushes to create different effects, and throughout this video I will be showing you the highlights of the process from some of my favorite pieces in this watercolor pad. These first 2 pages you already saw from my last video, but in the spirit of flipping through the entire book, I'm showing them to you here. The gloves are taking more moisture out of it than it's supposed to. And my water has a slight tint to it, which is kind of cool. As a self-taught artist and a bit of a perfectionist, I have a strong tendency to rely heavily on sources and reference to help me find inspiration. It usually starts with a Pinterest scroll, aimlessly wandering through thousands of images, trying to find one that speaks to me. But with this process, making random marks on the page, being spontaneous and free to mark it however I choose, it feels like I'm wandering through parts of my subconscious in a way. The marks tell their own story, and coupled with my experiences, I attempt to highlight the portions that speak to me the most. In the beginning stages, I was just getting my bearings, so I drew whatever I thought I saw. As I continued to experiment, I decided not to immediately go with the first thing that I saw, but instead I tried to study each piece, rotating it to different angles, trying to get a sense of something meaningful hidden within the tangles of marks. So in this area, I was struggling to try to figure out what I wanted to develop, and erasing my pencil marks was disturbing the base layer of graphite. So to fix it, I covered it with more graphite. And in so doing, I excitedly discovered a new element to this drawing that I was eager to develop. In my last video, I got a question about the gloves that I'm using. They did not come with the putty. I had purchased them separately for another use and ended up not using them. Actually, I have several pairs of them. And I thought it would be interesting to kind of use them with the putty. I knew over time that they would become saturated in graphite, and I thought it would be cool to use the gloves to add texture and depth to a piece, which I did a couple of pages in this book. However, I do think that it causes the putty to dry out a lot faster. So in the future, it might be worth looking into using a different type of glove, maybe not a cloth glove, or not using gloves at all. I'll be experimenting with that as time goes on, but in case you were wondering, there you go. here's kind of what I was talking about before with the putty drying out. As you can see, it's very crumbly and breaking apart a lot. So I was using lots of water with this piece to try to work with it, which ended up working out really well. This turned out to be one of my favorite pieces in the book. So, but yeah, the gloves maybe not the best idea, just for the sake of preserving the putty, but they do prevent a lot of mess, as long as you remember to take them off before you do anything else. So I actually haven't drawn on this page yet. This is just the base layer of graphite. I do have an image in mind for this one, but I was thinking I might live stream drawing this one on. And the last page that I did, I also have not yet figured out what I want to draw on it, so I kind of want to leave it up to you guys. What do you see when you look at this? Give me your ideas, your suggestions, and in the live stream, I will take those suggestions and ideas and try to turn this into a community abstract drawing. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I very much enjoyed creating this series of work, and I hope that you enjoyed watching the process. I am not done with my experiments with graphite putty, so I look forward to how it will progress with time. I have ideas for things that I want to incorporate and other things that I would like to try, so it should be an interesting progression, and I look forward to continuing to share that process with you. So thank you so much for all of your support, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm gonna go now. Until the next time our stories intertwine. Take care. Have a good one. Take care. I love you. See you later. Goodbye. Okay, just one more thing. These pieces will be available as giclee prints at the end of the month. I will keep you guys posted. I'm trying to make sure I get these prints right because I love these pieces very much. Also, if you have not already, please consider subscribing to the channel, hit that like button, and I will see you next time. Take care, friends.